Well, the Tor network is used by all kinds of people all over the world. So it's sometimes used by people that wish to visit censored websites, but it's also used by, in some cases, the police. So it's sort of hard to tell who's using it and what they're using it for, which is the entire idea. But effectively, the way that it works is that there's equal access for everyone. And when you use it, it's hard to tell what people are doing. And that's the design. So the design is that anonymity loves company. So we make sure there's a lot of people that are able to use the system. It's built with free software for freedom, and it uses strong cryptography, and it's decentralized. So it's not like a virtual private network or a VPN where you send all your traffic to one person forever and you hope that they don't give it up. It's rather that you communicate with thousands of computers all over the internet, and you try to compartmentalize the things you do. And you try to make sure that anyone that might know that you're here in Graz at the Elevate Festival would not know, for example, that you were visiting a website in Sweden or that you were trying to get around censorship that exists on a network somewhere. Well, I mean, everything has edges. So, of course, if you broke into the house of a developer and changed the source code and then told everyone there was a new update that they should download, like any software, we have these fundamental problems which are hard to solve. We try to solve these as best as is possible, and we do that also with cryptography. So we make sure that people download software that we have released, and we give them steps to verify that we have actually released it. We can't censor things on the Tor network because we don't look at those things, and we can't turn things over because we don't collect them. And in fact, we try to make sure that any one person or any one set of people could not do that. And that is in fact by design, and we call this privacy by design. Whereas the other design, a centralized system where you hope that someone won't put you into trouble or harm's way, well, that's what we would call privacy by policy, which comes down to trust. So if you happen to be a journalist and you're working on something that is really important, do you trust somebody you pay $5 a month for VPN service that's called Hide My Ass? In this case, it might make sense to use a free service like Tor, and you'd recognize that at least you're compartmentalizing your risk. At least you have never exposed your identity to the Tor network. You've never given billing information. You've never done any of that stuff.